Joy from Joy Quilts. Today I've dug back about 10 years in my stash to find a quilt that I could work on. This is actually two quilts. The outside rows are taken from another one. They're from, what was I thinking, set of projects I was doing while on vacation one time. The fabric is batik, very, very bright batik, and by some miracle, it actually sold in the store, but I think I'm probably the only one that put them all in the same quilt. Anyway, I'm using Aurifil multi-thread. It's variegated. It's a really bright green and red and almost every other color you can imagine in it, just to kind of compete a little bit with this quilt top. Pattern, I can't tell you what it is because it never got completed. It was just one of those strip things that I was doing at the time. Using an 80 S2K jersey stretch needle. Quilting design is called China Grove. It's become one of my favorite ones for doing really busy quilts because it covers really well and covers evenly. It's very rectangular in shape. So what I've done is every second row I've just reversed left to right. So one row starts stitching on the left, the next row starts stitching on the right. Again, what I do that for is to help balance the pattern from left to right. So nothing looks worse than a quilt that quilting looks lopsided. These two quilts sat in my stash for about 10 years, and neither one of them was big enough to really do anything with, and of course the fabric was long gone. So what I've done now is I've taken a few of these out of there and I'm just combining them to make one usable quilt top. This one's about 56 inches square. Not huge, but you know, it could make somebody a nice little couch or lap quilt. When the charities do start accepting quilts again, I think they're going to be overwhelmed by the response, particularly from me. Our guild in general is very good with donating quilts, but I've really, during this time, gotten back in there and really dug out some quilts that I can donate. I used a wide backing, kind of a beige color, because it just calms it down quite a bit. I'm probably going to use a dark green binding, something kind of calm. China Grove is one of the patterns that came with the Bernina Q24 system with the Q-matic, and it's nicely done. Some of the patterns I've bought I've had to tweak and work with a little bit, but this particular one, you can bring it in at full size, which is probably about 6 or 7 inches, and you can take it anywhere up to about, well, I guess what your machine will take. Mine takes up to about 12 inches, or you can go down to about 3 if you want to quilt really closely. And it does adjust size very easily. Some of the patterns don't, but this one really does. It stays proportional. It's quite the wild fabric. It's pretty though. I kind of see why I bought the collection. I bought the whole collection. Not something I often do, but at this point for the store, I think we're really trying to brighten up our shelves, and this certainly did the trick. So that's it. China Grove on a 8-inch square geometric pattern, and Joy Quilts.